Hello, dear rich kids. Do you know me? Forget that. Just new in channel. This is God of Football. So I hope you are doing well. Me beside also doing well. Okay, today I have three things to discuss. That is generally a Tuchel conference on the game against Brighton versus Chelsea. So it is a away game for us, and we have next three away games coming up, and we have good record against away team rather than home team. We know that we generally draw in our home land, that is Stamford Bridge. Besides that, I honestly believe that this is the thing to be considered. But it is a day and it is a match day, so it is about 1:45 a.m. on the morning. So it is about tomorrow, and I hope you also watch the game on your very home country at your own time. Besides that, the first thing to be discussed was Tuchel conference, and he was simply asked about injury concern, and he said that no one is being injured and no one is coming back from injury as well. So that is the good news, but honestly, that is bad news also, because we know that one new member have been added to the Chelsea squad, that is Kennedy, as you have seen on training today. So I definitely don't wanna see him on the pitch starting over all over the game. But I believe that he is a fierce competition unless and until Cyril comes back on the left hand side, that is left wing back, and I believe that Kennedy can provide some threat on the attack as well as on the defense, because he is someone who can be deployed on the left side of the pitch, that is either left wing or left center midfield or left back or left wing back. He is such a versatile guy. So beside that, he was asked about somehow comment on the Lukaku, and that he dealt with so clearly, because now the Tuchel has to go through many things such as injury concerns, top of finishes, definitely with the big mouth Lukaku issue, and he was constantly asked about something about that, and he is not the guy to be asked about that, and he was something also asked about the you know some post match interviews and something like that, postponement of that games of Premier League games, and he was saying that that is not the thing he is to be asked about. You have to ask to the respective concerned people, and all he was saying is that he demands consistency and consistency from the concerned guys, and maybe he is true as well, because sometimes if a guy is feeling a COVID cases, positive COVID cases, then the match can be postponed, but the same guy on the other team cannot be postponed as well. And last time it was 7 players out due to COVID, and we didn't have a postponed match against Wolves, and the Premier League is very demanding. We know that, but it is not the case. Look at the game against Tottenham versus Arsenal. It was also postponed as well. This one is the case to be sincerity, because I believe that that was could have been played as well, because you have at least 28 teams and 28 players, if not the teams, and you know that if that is the case, then why cannot they play the match? And that was a thing to be considered. But here is a another thing. So forgetting the last match against Manchester City, so the main thing was attacking players not getting gelling together, and don't know why there are so many inconsistency in our game on the finishing, because we know that our midfield is somehow consistent, our defense is mainly consistent enough, and our goalkeeping situation is also complete, but our attacking players aren't consistent. Even I don't know why Lukaku has been complaining about the system. He has to adapt the system. It's not about we adapting the Lukaku, but Lukaku has to adapt the system of Tuchel, and I believe that he can come back. But that is not the case, because he lost all his 7 aerial duels against Manchester City team, and they were none other John Stones and Aymar Laporte. Imagine there was Ruben Diaz as well, so it could have a dead situation. But I believe that there is something to be concerned about. But here's the thing: my predicted lineup will be definitely I'll go with Kepa at goal, because we know that we don't have Mendy. So basically, I believe Kepa. No disrespect to him, he could have done something better on the last round when De Bruyne could have finished so well. But I believe that he is the guy to be looked after as well. So I believe he can play. And beside that, my pretty lineup will be none other 4-2-2. I'm not getting up like Real Pragnic 4-2-2 formation. It is about Tuchel, and I believe that going at back four will help us more than mm, you know going at back five, because we don't have wing backs who can thrive the player, we can at least space at higher of the pitch. That was not the case. So I believe that going at the back four system will help us, and definitely will be good news for most of the Chelsea fans. So my definite right back will be none other Captain Aspilicueta, and my two centre back will be Rudiger, and definitely I'll go with Thiago Silva. And we know that Christensen and Salva have been on the boards of injury list. So I believe that left back situation will be none other, not Alonso. I'll not go definitely go to that guy because he have been poor, he have been dead, he have been leggy. He doesn't know how to cover the ball also, and I believe that he has never ever I have never ever seen him dribble past any player. So he's slow as well, and he doesn't know how to defend. All he can do is look for a forward pass if and only if he is given on a left wing back role. So I believe that Malang Sar will be the guy to be looked after at left back, and I believe that guy not because of his crossing, but because of his defending abilities, and he can learn something next to Thiago Silva, who is the arguably the most underrated you know league defender in the Premier League. Beside that, my double pivot will definitely go with Kovacic not being on the match. I know that he can be seated on the bench. My midfield two, Dio will be none another the best, you know, midfielder of this FIFA rated. So that is none other as scary. So it is Jovasis. No, hell no. It is Jovante. Yeah. It is Georgina and Kante, not Kovacic because he has to be on the bench in my humble opinion. Last time he was, I don't know why he's also so inconsistent because he performs one like a Modric game and next like a City afraid of that Manchester United. I don't know why is that guy being that so because he lost many of the position in the last game. So I believe that Kante and Jorginho can flourish on this game, and we know that pressing, Brighton have been pressing so much, and we know that they like to press higher up the field. They like to see the player 1v1 situation, which is good because it is like Gigan pressing moreover than it is like Manchester City pressing as well because they don't like to defend back or be on a low block, and we know that they also make a very build up from the starting from the goalie, and their goalie is very good with the feet as well. Beside that, my front four will be like that. RCM will be none other my Mr. Mount, and LCM will be none other I think Callum Hudson-Odoi. No, Crystal Palace had last night off game, so I'll definitely start with Callum Hudson-Odoi over there. And my front three will be none other Havertz and Werner. Yes, it is Havertz and Werner. It is not Lukaku or Werner. It is not Lukaku Ziyech. It is not Lukaku Havertz. I believe that Lukaku should be benched. He has not been doing enough. Yeah, he has capability, but it is not the case because he have been doing awful things. That is not considerable to start for the Chelsea team. I definitely don't believe that he should start the game as well. He should be rested. He should be kept on the rehab just to give interviews. Maybe he should stop doing that crashes. And I believe that Havertz will benefit from this game alongside Werner. Not because their chemistry is so good, but because they are the highline the Brighton side will be good enough for running the spaces behind the last defender or these defenders. Beside that, I honestly believe that Havertz will somehow have main thing to be you know showing that why he deserves to be started over that fraud Lukaku. I don't know why is that guy so sweaty. Although he does not paces, all he can do is just pointing the players to pace where to start, but he doesn't like to pace up the front. That is not something that Werner or Havertz does. They constantly pace up the front, just like Ziyech also does. And furthermore, the prediction that I like to give is 2-1 to Chelsea, and I think we are gonna concede this goal. We are not keeping clean sheet anyhow, so my honest prediction will be like that, and we will somehow get a tight match on this game because we know that Brighton don't like to get things easy, and I believe that they are the team to be look after as well. And beside that, I honestly believe that if you are new to my channel, just feel free to subscribe the channel and turn on the notification bell so that when I next time upload the video on football content, you will get instantly notified. Beside that, come on, you blues, we can do it. Although the title race is over, we like to, close the gap between the Manchester City and Chelsea. I believe that we can do it, and at least we can fight until the last moment. And that was the said by Tuchel as well. Come on, you blues, let's see. We will be back. You will be back. I will be back too.